Ebusuafo I ene eye na wotwe foforo onyankopon ahwe so ama adepa bi ache anase na wotwe foforo atoye woje de fusa ne wo mu techemada bodwemu na enye yankasa yetumi bi onyankopon ni mobruhu enkwa enti ene enti every page jo na o hwe ende ye ka musi adwumedi ye be streaming live e Facebook enunti Onua TV Facebook any other social media platforms ni nyina Onua TV mpacho mombo modern na munko follow ye wo honomum ye ka mo say dwumedie enkofo mo so yasne me de ebremu walas bitters we original bitters during the week no me promise restaurants bi money chop bars and some other eateries bi ho ampa me kofa no say me hu say ampa omode osie eyo na walas esi honomu nti obi a opese odidi obi oni appetite obi opese chese ebo no opese odibo pa no na chese walas ana oyeden onom enu nti omo say won so wo ho na opese utubi for programs and also opese uton and say whatever opese oye bia a obehia ensa no obetibi afrom e was 026 329 6529 026 329 6529 platinum packs almost we program bia na say eduane be koso small chops bibia a ehia say ye de be kan ano a ye be dish no na che say platinum packs say omope ene money da so enti mombo modern mo amotonton eduane hotels eateries chop bars bibia mo ye events workshops conferences mo be ye eduane mo be cheche mo betimi afre platinum packs it was 0243 908607 and as a 0244 828 1117 na ye free e honoma reflow sanitary pad obey obasima na chese obasima enye atade a wahye kama a wodi be pie pe se ye bora ofie so se ofie so dem ho eye neat sanso na wankasa wo personal hygiene as a woman say we very neat and that time of the month you know make comfort reflow sanitary pad amount say omo pad no say a very durable quality and uti ya na mentan kasa ho bebre reflow sanitary pad say wo pese utu ewo mo hono anase wo pese uto bia ubetimi afrom ewo 05511111169 anase ubetimi akọ on website www.reflowlimited.com anase on socials nyina Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, baby bia ubetimi reflow limited omo ewo honomo o order baby awo bia nationwide omo de bebro ho darling lemon drink any XYZ red wine omo so aso yasne cocktails ayenum ewa hanyina darling lemon drink from GMR Industries Ghana Limited omo ewo wager omo so echiremu a obeye wo parties events workshop baby bia oye o pese utobi anase o pese wankasa utimi tasty darling lemon drink anase XYZ red wine anase o pese wa wo ye cocktails so obetimi afro omo line obetimi afro 0243 485812 anase 02433 10280 omo sanso chiremu a apemfo ene ema omoma enufo no muntimi enum darling lemon almost taste it feel it and zozy out insecticide spray mate say omudi dwa pa because akwese adwabro ni metena ha na say me kamfo products bi di mawa na enye say bia ye de abre me say adwa kamfo na say me so me fiti ya na me kamfo da bi me ankasa me sohwe na me hu say oye ansa na me di ho dance ama enti out insecticide spray any mosquito coil whichever works for you obi wo ha no ntampe wusie niema sa enti na chese coil no enye emawa na spray ne nso sa upia kwa adwuma baby bia okwa onim say at least for 30 minutes untina udem no na we spray ho nyina kama obekwa aba no na emmoa nkonso nkro bibi bia any crawling and flying insects ayewo udem no omunyina la dash way omunyina obituary sa pepepe out insecticide spray yeda mwase bebe so mwase asene me edi adwumadi bremo yes also kai mo say ene de ekoso sese no bibi ekoso wo Legon Botanical Gardens and ye come say ama mo hwe ye sisi ano ye be join ye penny bako aye ye ken na ya hwe ne ekoso ye hwe de ekoso ewo Legon Botanical Gardens hono sisi a we shall for meba sisi a. All right, ye penny ken ewo Zoom ye hwe se de na ekoso ewo Botanical Gardens hono Kenny Mikojo na Botanical Gardens matese ho ye menya
Ajo nyabutransa ye nyanko Botanical Gardens nyame adumwa next week Saturday enne na wotwe pepepe ene yedi ebusian hye mu dwumadi esonko kra every Onua 95.1 FM so ena yedi bre ye listeners ni viewers am se Ghana fo nyina ye nim se dia system ni mo aye hye system ni mo aye de kakra de but yabo ehumodin se ya kyekire dwumadi ya yede eba be relax amanfo so it's more like a family union or family picnic in Tinyame Aduma 17th of August yeah and then now watch 10 a.m. pepe ewa Legon Botanical Gardens and a did media ayatuni din say ebusia in shame as a family reunion for that matter and tino obi a ohwe ni bia no akola opanyi abrantie father mother papa mami grandfather grandmother obi a ohwe esamre bia no dwumedie sonko kra atuni din say busian shame nyame adoma 17th August next week and
me da say odoyewu nti na ye ba hono mo a ye beto ticket bi ana e free for all.
Oh, there be said the Ashano no Jumedi no your live band music, your foods, your drinks, your stores are umbabe tunton yema ama mofrani penina and I think so your catcher umbabe performing amaye. Into no all day affair. Yes, no nice. Ya curating said the bear will be able to me about enjoying it. It's a remo a 50 Ghana cedis per for single and I face so a family of 5 are 200 Ghana cedis. And in no ya teso ya is that when also intimacy so biom say a 50 Ghana cedis for single person and I face so say we a family of 5 na mo ba a 200 Ghana cedis sa pepepe na ya tickets no na tickets no betimi enya bi aba beto e Onua TV premises and Onua FM e Kanda TV3 betimi aba aba beto ticket e hono no problem at all say we be say oba on the day so at the Legon Botanical Gardens kono so a wobetimi aba beto tickets no so but the earlier aba beto tickets TV3 and I say Kanda MG premises hono the better for you nti sare ye ka no nti so obi a ohwe ye bia no nyame adomo a next week Saturday Legon Botanical Gardens so we do atomic runabout na odi wani say wo kire wani a kire say wo kwa atomic a hono Legon Botanical Gardens eno ewo nti wo amohwe nyina no mbetimi aba owo adwa boni kra no am say sada no obekọ stage and sa no aba studio nti no sana dwumadi nti
Okay na mami bisa o say ye to 50 Ghana ticket ni 200 for family of 5 na eno no with our ticket no ye be nya aduane ne niema atowo ho no ma na say eno nso sonko
there be said na make no utie promo ni ya obeti say a voice ne can say so wo pick ba barrier and the interesting part of the promo for me but said American you know ye wo arrangements a ye wo hono mo a ye wo vendors a omode induane ahodo drinks ahodo local drinks local bar local foods snacks so omo vendors omo beton tade for kolani penyimfo nyina so it's like a one stop shop year creative. At the same time, we have a mini concert with non-stop live music throughout the entire day, DJ performances, and all presenters from Onua FM and Onua TV. So, Ebabe Kaya Muhammad Jumedi Nyinakoso. It is you have the opportunity to meet Monaguchi, you have the opportunity to meet Nana Yabrefo, Felicia Say, Nana Kwame Jan, Dr. Prekese, Papa Shamu, Captain Smart, and Mama McBrown, and a whole host of wonderful personalities are your Onua TV ne Onua FM so. Nti ne saa na yɛahyehyɛ no obi wɔ hɔnom a wɔtie radio but ɔnhyia nipa ne da. It's an opportunity a wobɛtumi aba abɛhyia presenters a wɔn wɔ Onua TV ne Onua FM. So that's the whole package. It's a family get together, a family picnic, getting to know more of your viewers and your listeners. We have a lot of families who listen to us. And I say, but still, I'm waiting again. It's an say, you know,
yo kojo me da ase pa nende ebusiafo ye ankasa ye kojo a oye head of events ewo hanom sei na ye ne etwetwe enkomo no ne say next week die sampaya ebedwa me ho preme me ka say nde na de ne ekoso amansusu amfa me ho na minim se nka me pon fi anu ma me ko botanical gardens until next week Saturday so opese shia ye na oni ye enyankita hundie oni ye didi oni ye se edi agro ne nia opese oni ye ebeye nyina no next week Saturday e wo Legon Botanical Gardens me pamucho momra hono mo na munya bote na mutitia breaks na menemu endi enkomo hwam pa ebusia mma mitwa me ho si my brasisia For Bibi Jijo and Stella Okoso or Shewa Onua TV, a fan ye dream na HSA. Menso madwen na meba ebe chechire mu nanse mu nyina mu hu ne koso e wo social media ho no mu timi hu se oh ensema trendy akwaba pa se modern na emu ba ko na me se o ene ma me enso mu na me so me ncheche madwen kakra emfa ho na mo a mo hwe ye sisi a wo Facebook no mo nso mbetimi de mo adwen kire ato comment section ho na afei matimi akenkan na ye pandits ne so omo answer questions a mo so bod ebetoto wono mom if you odo na say ya na mo say podcast na utimi hu na enye asem kuma na one of the main issues are this particular podcast yi a trendy ye ne ichiremu a efia odo eye obi a okoba bia na opese ode drama eba ho opese bibia obeye bia anso no be free ono as I say o make a statement and answer impression ba mama yenkotie video no ensem kakra okaye na ye free ho no mo a na me so madwen no me de abram.
Like Kwesi really did something to hurt me, and I don't want to say it here because at the end of the day, I also respect him as a person and his image. Like I don't want to dirty his name or anything, because if I was to say the things, it would really dirty him.
Oh, okay.
But I won't. So like it came to an end. So when it came to an end, I stopped the support because why should I still be supporting somebody who has fucked me over?
Yeah.
So it's so funny that when him and I stopped being friends, when I stopped supporting him and he left his label Ground Up, that's when it's like his music too, things weren't really going well. So they gave me this tag.
If ya enti wonkwa na be ma ne wa father mfa na se be ma ne wo twimp na mojai e wo Ghana ha I don't get it. I'm beginning to think, say, you are depressed. I'm beginning to feel, say, you are now exhibiting real, symptoms of obia or what daddy issues. I say, because you didn't have any father figure in your life when you were growing up, you think you need a man to evaluate you. I don't get it. I just don't get it. From 2018, one now can say only kwesi atamuye namfofo yo yate. Muye namfo san bepem 2021. Ena adamfofa no esutwa ye. Efia odo 2021, 22, 23, 24. Uko interview bia ubobo yidin aden. I don't understand you. I don't get you. Are you depressed? Are you bitter about something? Because from 2021, 22, 23, 24, uko interview bia. Inti ye bisa okra mpo se. Inti woni kwesi ata mo hyehe ho. Ana mo ni kwesi ata den na siye na mo friendship na end ya. Efia inti untimi nka nkyere presenter and as whoever is interviewing you no untimi nka nkyere ne say yen jump it to the next one. You don't want to talk about it because abranti ya woni ne de bia ubo ni din abranti no waware efia waware o waware wabo ni din several times say it looks to some of young Ghanaians they say as abranti no friendship now or no will cut it off wakwakọ ware na as ye wo ya bi because si ye hwemu a wo efi odo no oni mema bebre aye den atwempena wo Ghana ha at least the ones we know the more limelight no videos of only Henry Fitz came out o podcast in so ubo Shatawale din ubo bobo nkrofo din. Why is it that de bia na kwesi ata no oye bibi de go ye bibi ma ne ye wo ya and all that kwesi ata no udi ni phone number obefre no waye bibi e ye wo ya friend ne ka che ne no mpa wa twowe ana efi odo now this is really getting out of hands because remember kwesi ata no ono so our family obi bia ni ho obetena se de bia na chese ne ba edin ewo obi ano na kwesi aye say and I was supporting him, I was doing this for him, made me phone krama and oh you say we didn't send you if yeah. We don't want to know. We don't want to know because Bema, let me tell you something. When a man meets you the first time, say won obe wariwa onim. Say agrobi no person onu wudi nso a onim. Men are wired different. You know, don't think say because you are doing everything for him, you were helping him with his music career. And point of correction, Kwesiata was Kwesiata before you came into the system, before you came into his life. Na ye nimuno. Or ya artist a wajidin. You know, so what I say, one ni jaya down for fano. And Kwesiata music career collapse here. No way. Hey, let me tell you something. When a man loves a woman, he loves to be kept. Enti no say kwesi atayire eka che ne say enwom no me pese ujaya because odo ne yire na opese ne ne yire beka no obeye ama ne yire eni age no. And so when you go sit on your interviews and your podcasts and you keep saying say uni ni jaya dan fofa and ne music career ye say na ye say it's enough. My mama example ebusuafo se mo beka ka ninja ne your sister, your beautiful sister Zandi Kamel. Or my worry jai ba ye utimi who said Zandi was pained because Zandi felt say she had invested into the marriage. Zandi wa interview bia obebo kaninja ndi, obebo kaninja di, obebo kaninja di. Ye kacha ne say Zandi eye twaso. Da kaninja ne bufu ya oba out. Someone ebusuafo mo amuti nsem boy we ekan ye. Samuti and some answer say ye kafa oba ho boy ne di ebufuo because na akwa say every time Zandi come obeko interview bia no na say woka say woka boxer shorts automa no say say it's enough. Our life is a book. In every chapter somebody must pop up, somebody must show up. People are not meant to stay in your life forever. If they are supposed to stay in your life forever, omopa they will stay forever. So what you say? It's okay. It's okay. I don't want to really go hard on you because Kwesiata is not the only guy I dated that. From America, make me on my list, best five top boys. But whatever happens in Rome stays in Rome. So one kasa bobo mudin ya, ehun hiya sama betina bobo mudin. But it's okay. Don't look up to a man to evaluate you. You don't need a man at this moment, my darling. My darling. Akwaye say ever since I opa Ghanaian system nimu as a reality TV star no, wo de wo hu sem bia bebe bia na ye wo ne be me bia mo break up. And na be me bia disappointed. And na be me bia ye say na star way and na musician. If you it's okay. It's okay. Twaso. Men nyama abrantia no emma out embe keka ensem bia ense say ye kafa ma ho because ono so de before be keka sansem na ye ma no yen so ye ba launch attack e wono so because yen so ye mpene so on keka sansem no fa ye nyonko ba ho. It's okay. Me hu da wakokotena any interview bia waka project bi potin ya wo ye ana waka adwuma bi potin ya wo ye, but you sit there and then you feel say oh American girl, you are not the only American girl in Ghana here. If you are if I was a hoe, I'm going to be an expensive hoe. Yeah, the youth don't need it. You have too many followers. Stop it. Stop it. I do understand, say, you didn't grow up with your dad. There was no father figure in your life. Or no best at evaluate you to collaborate. And think I would need crana baby catching will say, oh, if you are very pretty. your dad has told you 1,000 times, it will not do anything to you. Looks like when anyone says, oh, you are pretty, you have beautiful body, you have this. Now who said nipa ne wa, na no ho ofepe, eno anu if you do not say eno anu no not say a relationship. Hey, it's okay. It's all right. I don't want to go too hard on you, but it's okay. Nancy Obeye interview, o kan o papa sem na wo sun. Oh, so some of us who are deep thinkers, we know where your problem is coming from. You don't have to work with a celebrity boy and a celebrity man to an event to evaluate yourself. My sister, my darling, you are too valuable for that. Stop it. Stop it. Enyafe. No one will tell you. I will tell you. Enyafe. Yambo within that if you're do. Oh, if you're do project we kwa on a project says ni say you. Sa a youth here or muye women here women empowerment program here or muye if you're do kwa na waga yanti bi da. Wo dia na ne say woni be me bi atwempena ma mogya e de ntokwa aba e na me yese ma be ma na me yese wan so ma say yes anema ne ma no. Wan so ma say yes anema ne ma no. Besides, if you're in a relationship with someone and you love someone or you like somebody and you feel, say, you are in the position to help the person, do it and do not let we, the third parties, get to know about it. And let me tell you one thing. Always remember, say, when a man meets you for the first time, if you are his wife, he knows from that very first day, I will share. And so stop feeling, say, you wear all the mini dresses or you wear half nude dresses around. And so you are better than the rest of the women. So if any man is keeping you, you don't see why the man should break up with you. It doesn't work like that. Put some value to yourself. And if you are valuable, you don't have to speak it. You don't have to say it. I can first say, Ahwenepa nkasa. Ahwenepa nkasa. Ghana ha ye wono. So kasa mona, wake up from your sleep and mention just 5 top personalities and our female personalities for Ghana ha value warm. I will not blink an eye and I will give you 5 names this year. And definitely if I will not add you to it. Unka ho. And unti udi ebetra so na pandits na take it from there. Laurie, yanko Gisela or say Gisela Amponsah video no pacho mombo no suma me na me share this year.
I'm very disrespectful towards my dad. I'm not going to shy away from it. I really respect and love my mom a lot. But my dad, I don't respect him. I don't think he's a human being. I don't think he's a person. He's very... No,
Wow.
like, I feel like all my trust issues and then me not knowing my worth at an early stage in my life all comes from that man. How do you have a father, an actual dad who had you? You talk to him and he's just like, don't talk to me. You know what? The last time I spoke to him was when I was in uni. I told you the story. I got the admission to Legon. And then I called him and I'm like, oh, I'm going to Legon. I was like 16 or so. I was like, I'm going to Legon. He was like, so why am I telling him this information? Like, why am I telling him?
Why? Like,
yeah, my daddy hates me. Like, he despises me. Like, I'm not his...
Like, are you your dad and your mom and they're not together?
They're not together, but he's cool with my brother.
But, oh.
Yeah, he talks to my brother. He sends him money. My brother even lives with him. My brother's been living with him for like years now.
What if he's not really your dad?
He is, actually. You know what? I have never spoken about my daddy issues on any of my accounts. This is my first time talking about it. And I don't like talking about him because, like I said, he's a demon. I don't like him.
Hey, demon.
I don't like him. Or if you're like, I don't like him.
Has your mom ever told you anything that would like make you understand why your father treats you the way he treats you? But there should be a reason why a father should treat their child that way.
He has other kids, right? He had 2 kids with my mom, and then he has like 3 or 4 kids with another woman. But I'm his first daughter, like I'm his first child. I was there before the rest, right? But he has never liked me. He has never wanted to talk to me.
As a child.
Like he'll come to my school, he'll come to my school, pick his other kids from school, and leave me and my brother there.
Are you serious?
He started talking to my brother like years ago, like just recently. Hey. I want him, like, I hope somebody sends this to him. Because I need him to know that he and I will never be in close proximity for him to have the chance to talk to me.
When's the last time you saw him?
I think when I was in SHS.
Wow.
Yeah. He doesn't look for me. He comes to Ghana all the time, but he doesn't look for me.
Gisela. Papa, a demon, no. Let me go gentle on you. When you mentioned that you despise your dad is a demon, your dad is this, you don't respect your dad, so in a nutshell, no, Gisela, you want to tell us, say, oh papa no, or your doormat, good. I also want you to know, say, oh no, maybe anyone or so worry. If you don't know, Gisela, my name is Monaguchi. I'm saying, say, this thing that you have said about your father, I'll come to your father too, but this thing that you have said, washing your father's dirty linen in public, no. Oh, maybe anyone or so on say or person worry. What do you catch them wine? Wo Gisela no, why now they no catch them? Man say, oh, papa nie. Why na beji aware ho niema na na wo mama na beji? No, tell us something, because we were when you were calling Ufra papa demon no na ye pe say u can be to say oh me so no me papa repeat me and I say me so no me papa defile me and I just say something that we can all support in calling your father a demon, but we can say your father just doesn't like you are yanti ase wona wote hona wo kasa no, you are a very disrespectful child. Your demeanor and everything shows your character. And if you think, say, oh boyfriend now and there, or catch us say, I love you, baby, come over, I'm paying for the trip to Paris. If you think he's going to marry you, he won't. He is not. He won't. And I bet maybe answer about Abraham, no sister. Onimsa wona wo papa, e wo problem. Inti no de ope bia obetimi dia ye, because at the end of the day, be me bia intimi begina nanim kra enene nkasa se den na wo de ye meba no ye wo den na wo born na meba no ye this or yes den na wo ye ni say na wo ye ni say, you won't get it. You will not get it. Check a track records of some TV personalities and also celebrities and public figures who have daddy issues. Check the records and see how they are being treated, including a few other, how men treat them. My father is a demon, and not just a more than the popular na more home. And then you don't know the repercussions of what you have just said. And the internet doesn't lie. Or chinebi, o boy no, or boy assume say, no somebody say, and I say one more assume say physically, not emotionally, or the obafu from who feel one or more. Who are you going to tell? Why no wo busu you more who kunu srono? Why na obema bema no warning, o boy no warning say me buy a wodi ni kwe hwe na amfa nsa nka no. O hwe na me ba no onye ye ma wa fa ne bre me. Why na be say your dad, the same person you are calling a demon? Are you little girls for real? Why not organize our podcast no? More producer also. Gisela, I know one day you will look for this video and then play back. Be what's in a public TV so and as a national and a world wide web so what did the meme in our term? Be anyone do beko baby they will while away time with you, but on so won't say enfan ni fie enko kire na busuafo se oba me pese me ware ni o ma me be ka chen se oba o mbu ne papa na wo akwakofa na be fie se obe ware no and then ka gise mewu. That is what is going to happen to you if you don't repent, if you don't go and look for your father and apologize to your father. You will just grow and be a rich woman without a husband. You'll be very successful, rich, and there'll be no man to call you his wife. Because who more dear, you don't respect. Oh dear, no. And a Gisela papa. Minimum, but I know say this video will get to you. Obanifra demon or say she wish someone to send this video to you. I also wish someone to send this video to you. Musha yin say na someone ready say mobe. You go and see your doctor. See your doctor. Harm to the pregnant woman. If you know, say you're not ready. Men walk alam bury say nembe frustrate akola ni emotionally. Don't frustrate, because see, we girl children, our first love is our father. We fall in love with our fathers first before accepting proposal from any other man. And so if you don't give that emotional support to your daughter, this is what happens. This year, obedi di watem obegu anima se obedi disrespect o. In some akwala na keka no. And say wo a wutwa na school fees, and say kwotena national so na okasa asem ne fa wo ho. Ebo wo say din no. Nti wo hwe na say from the onset unim say unye ready say obewo a enkowo. Now at the end of the day, no, all the life frustration about be molested akwala no emotionally, e dey be abuse akwala no emotionally. Sa girl no wo no, be me bia o sika kakra o be ka che ne so, o be ma no some kind of emotional support no, o be ko ne ho. O be ko ne ho. Sa nkola bi say if your odo mo ni Gisela mo na boys ja o mo person mo commit suicide. On person mo koku mo ho because they feel say boy ne jan and they say be me bie ni ho biem. These girls, they are clingy like leeches. Into omunya boy omu clingy on the boys like their father because they didn't get that love from the fathers. Into enya Gisela papape. Fathers, support your daughters, especially emotionally. Yes, Remo. Unya ready so obewa enkowo nembe jojo akwala because from the way akwala ekasa disrespectfully no, she is bitter about something. She is bitter about something. And I want me won kwala bebre na odo mu nyina na wayi ba ko pe efiri mu. No matter what oba. No matter what oba no. So muadio say bia osuban bia wani nji ho a akwala eja ne na to wonan so a you don't cut it off, you clean it. And to all the fathers out there, and you say we don't acknowledge or recognize what you're doing in our lives. We know and we adore you people on that, but please work harder, especially with your girl children, because girl child nankasano, the very first love bema or falling in love with now wo papa no, you are not in her life onyia obeye ni pati trua ansha no wakwa ye movie na wakotro book so ohwe ne papa ntino bidibesi ya Gisela, go and apologize to your father. Don't let me repeat myself. If not, you cannot stand the repercussions or the consequences of what you have done. See ebusuafo yenko ne bebre e kan kakra ne aka kakra mema me pandit no enso enkyere omo adwe kakra ewo ho papa mma wakwa ba mejo so papa asem no uti video na say o secret film ya beba se bibia bokode nyame adom me da se wo no mikojo ma wakwa ba mejo so bia boko ai we demon ana oh dabi unye demon hwe na o girl child bia me fro demon no me trust you because yen crampa ye normal friends but look how you care about us. Me pon kana me do fear ya ultimate text me to make sure say me do fear. That is a wonderful dad. That is a wonderful. If ya one so short hair and sometimes me 100% me ko ye bi. And I don't me constable. And ye say na fatal no. Ye fro. Sound. Me then me ye pen my dye in white. What yes any brown one. Me any green. Next week we see blue. Sa pepe. Just say, baby Jojo there, o baswa. Why would you say the echo? What I say? Appear to.
That is saying.
O coin.
Micho.
O shawa o yede.
Ya nam ti.
O hear me di. Obi a me just say, o ne nam London. Because o ko summer holiday. Inti na me frɛ o ye no.
Me odi na me.
We odi na o hwɛ. Se bibia bɔkɔ de. Ebusuafo bibia. De radi ase. Okay. We akɔkɔ okay. Let's start from papa. Papa. Enkwala yi video ya omo ye ya nenam social media yi. Pacho. Ma kyerɛ madwen ɛwɔ ho. Then opese nso oka Efia odo ne nyonko ba ko no so se wo mpe ne papa asem efise ne papa ye demon ne papa mpe na asem ne ade no che wadwen kakra wo ho na afeye nto so.
Okay, meda wase ma menchia ahwefo a ehwe nyina nka se nya menhira obia na memfa kwan so nchia asofo mienu yi Reverend Dr. Michael Buadi Nyameche. Reverend Dr. Michael Buadi Nyameche, the Makers Chapel International. Baby, I will be a Papa Nyankupon Shroud, Neurade, Emma, and Kwan Ewa, and our Reverend Dr. Isaac Usu Bempa. Baby, I will be a Nyamishroud. And second chance for Prophet Stephen Adum Chedia. Prophet Stephen Adum Chedia. Nyamishrawo. Mami ahofe beautiful.
Thank you.
I want say we American slangs.
Is it me say if you do better American slangs papa?
Oh, me the slangs na dey metede da.
Oh, okay.
On say me Britain for bro for nshade nya me the say America for.
Oh, umpe water.
Oh, there be on say
I want insurance for no can you give me some water?
On say America for kind slangs.
Water.
Britain for because God. American ni because God.
Exactly.
Yes. Now Britain ni because water. Only the other water.
And then it's other water and not water.
America for the other I need aura.
And there be yes.
I
need water.
I need aura.
I need water. Water.
Oh, sister. That was said you will be at the Matthew.
Do you understand it? Aura.
I need aura.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. God bless you. You are welcome, sister. Nyame ya doma Monday me court. Me dey appear to be court.
Okay.
Say also be ya dey ama me wanye.
I said we campaign so enyum no.
I say eba pa ka break kakra bi.
Okay.
Me co independent. Into
Okay.
bien to ma me KPP.
Kum People's Party.
Community na de ne kokot na. What could share easy sikaro?
Na yisi no wabie.
Omie you be
That be easy no wabie na ma so
100,000 which year?
100,000 saying 1 billion.
200.
Oh.
Now when papa ka o use
Independent 100,000.
Independent
200,000.
200,000.
Na de eno kura de
2 billion.
Masa
papa ka
Come on me. O de first come on me money.
papa cars no cheapest a woman 300,000.
Oh, okay. Turn back to betimi the campaign.
na one obi a oko tutu asuro HIV. That be obi enu a oko tutu asuro HIV.
Baby.
Eti e kwan dem ya beko. Mami nyame hira do adebi ya do ye. Minua afia odo ya nana sem no ba can be yes dua batabo ho a ya ni twa no ya na twa na but meka kakra on say ewiase no ade ba ko wo wiase ne say Paul can be wo tro sem no say me ma me wura fidie etwam na mapre akomanim na manya abotre it is away your ba na woni obe matena that's a be man ye odien kwara eye pass ma entwam nko sa na wo ye be man so na oba atena ya na de atwam no me once na chi bibra ya na ukuru no ya na wo ba bebre no eti dia babia no ese atwam ade ye wo bibi ewo Ghana ha said tambie nipa mienu na ma otwe mpran awade akure wom na owu jaya ya ba ko pese ote ba ko ho anim guase se mete na ka Ghana mi ja no na ka bia na bra bo ase na wafon na waye hwe ase straw na ne yi etese na ti etetere kraman na ne kon ahoma no na peja so ati ase eti tambia wo bia pe obi anim guase but ya na too bad se me no wo anante da na ye jai na tambia me pe wanim guase eti masere me nua ahofe afia odo dia ba no ya entwam na enko on se eti ye wo kromu a ya na ma ni bebre wo kora woni be ma bi from pa ana woni ni koye bibi edu ba bi a na wakofa book abeto na obebobodin ena asumasi ne me dai ena asumasi ne me dai ena asumasi ne me dai sade ye no ya na sebe facha me eyenkura asesem wana wakọ baba wa hem ade wo biye onam so obi ye na wo 37 and when you pay your war sabe. Oh, what we ya? What be no so name ada? That be America. Oh, I saw for kum church, I me to way. Now the me bet TV so radio so, and I saw for one of Warrimia. Sabe, Yamin Kwana, me real, one so real me be. Yes, what real me be. So I do baby could I was an so. And I mean, because I would drive home me, and I wore me come. Now, sabe, me, oh, I did again for the can say, now, software, so no about that. Sadi ano kura mpodi ya meno ya na ye sofo nso sabi enye zomi na woni mu enye agbenima ena enye ponsuo sofo nso ne kote brem sabi sofo ni be ma sole sorry sofo hiti we ye nipa eti nipa bi ye hiti ye nipa eti edu baabi na se woni obi from pane ade ena we ni mi ada ena we ni mi ada ene buku no atemu da bedu na aboboko because oba bi owa ni book ni yede to wa edi woman na buru 2 million eti yebasre me ni afi odo I love you and I like you. I can't talk too much in your different or your issues, so I'm trying to me share me hustle, control my system to help you. Anna Bakono
Gisela
my she ya me come touch lema bodini bi mami
Gisela
Gisela one say edu ba bi a Bible kwaka wose di waja ene wonnani Ephesians 6:1 na wonkwan wale wasase so sabi eden ne beba a wo papa wode wo be wiase wo betumi aka se bi a oye bayfo oye wo maame ye bayfo oye demon eden ne beba a wo betumi aka sa but awon fe ya na edu ba bi a won efiri sade ya na agya ne emanom de nkoda no efa entity bi mu anaso won ma won kɔ problem bim brofo we koda am kan say what to hwe me we psychological traumas
psychological trauma
yeah me person me hwe say wo ya dia one say edu ba bi a bibi tumi bofa nkoda ni tirim nafe thank you nafe enkwada nti we wa me papa na we wa ya me maame ana e de baba mi mu ansa me keka madwen but ye besere janom once I wo fe asem ni nyina akora wo bo no tofa what I say ya na janom mudi nkwada be wiase na na mudi nkwada be wiase ya ya nya janom asade sofukum chacha meti we se me de wa be wiase na ma nya ja asade ya edu ba bi a obu esese me bade mame na ebi amenam wose sofukum chacha me ba no na eba nso di obuo mo sofukum chacha na e masa na ogina manim kura no wodidi matam na fe o yusu wasi bia emu oduo me da wase bebre
yo mikojo
all right me for what's the name
yeah
I think the work is enough with her on any issue ABBO or when I mention minim what are the potency between on any question, but whatever it is, about repeat it almost every single time be appear the history you check, that it means that there's something that unyaya abia nanka edaso ewo and I say bibi anshada nkoyi into obedi hon komo. For me, I think the biggest issue has to do with a second Gisela there, no?
Yeah.
Almost so for Eka say Ephesians 6:1.
Yeah.
Children, obey your parents.
Can you cheat?
But okwa see wa I can't be chere when I will phone so.
Yeah.
Good. I am not going to fault that girl one bit.
Thank you.
Simply because of fantity bim when who bibi papa no eyi adibia kire no ama when nyasa odone dia she has every right to pour out. And watching her, I think this is the first time, and she said it, first time I all cast her same way. I stand to watch it. If we are not careful, sa oba way, say na na wakano. So owari you, unya boy you, said then you, or the sa adiana be kosa wari him.
Exactly.
I think that the best person will be to me actually akwalano. reasons inti ane papa ne yes ano e ne maame. Almost okasa papa no esan won ma. It means that on ne maame no eni ho biom.
The omuni ho.
Good. Minim papa bi a enam aware ojai eye ne ojai ni ntino. Se bufu no won kwala no so.
Yeah. It happens all the time.
Good. Minim obi a ne papa sebi pap ne ba no yede no na yede ne ko police station. Ye hia bail. Omo frɛ papa no ketwa ne frɛ papa ne se o da yede bra kojo e ko police station. Na omo so mo hia bail. Oka kyerɛ akola ne se wo maame na oso obetumi ahwɛ mo. Into de mo koye. Mo ko kan kyerɛ mo maame. Ene akola boy no e wa brochi. The same man says that yemfa na mane mano no friend ne ba no no ni nkomo because ne do wa brochi. So the repercussions of some of the things that happen between the adults gets to nkwala no. Could it be say for instance bia na tama no mo wo ho no yinsen baaye ono te ho no bia yenko yingu manyi nti medwa be ma na dwa. Around that time conditions were not good. Ebia na me was school. Ebia na papa be adwuma bia nke so de ma me obegie fi me nsam. Enti yi akwala no, sorry, yinsen no, wanyi ana wo ye. That hatred will be there for the man, for the woman, and for the child. Enti se papa no to me go beyond. Na so to me go school ho ampa the girl ne kan say o to me ba school ho. Ebe hwe other kids no na ono de onhwe ne dia. Then the man is playing wickedness on the child. And the child has the right to say it. And you see, she is proud in saying it because a idea of force say ashen is watch it.
That's the part.
So for her to be proud to say me papa no krempesa oh say na CDA, then it means that I didn't shit girl no. And this thing, if care is not taken, like also for Kano, if counsel doesn't come in, akwala no benyini na ebe ha adwene so wan ha ebusua na ebe ye bibie wo ho. So again, how wicked can it be say minimia bema wo ho na minia bema be wo me papa ne nchen na me de me nko honom. There's something somewhere that somebody is not telling that little and young little boy, that girl, that lady. Bibi wo ho ma me no sun tumi kan kire akwala no na onti ase yiye. So that then, that is where the child can say, me de beche me papa. And answer me koso atano. Because as it stands now, onim de wire papa no. Papa no soon to me can't shine de woso wire me. In any case, me to me no bibia because I was a kid. Then I me yo. I be yo. It is because of my mother or because of circumstances it be enti na wuti mi na. And now so say like you rightly said, between 16, maybe 15, 17 years, maybe you were also doing something that is bad. But I hear a parent, oba, say omo nom edruboni cry for no cry no, they still love them.
Yeah.
Uncle Basha,
yeah.
Onum jot, onum we. As we speak, she is a former what? Most of Costane, a man who pageant TV.
Yeah, I was standing by. I didn't pay attention to the pageant.
So it tells you that she is living a life that is good, an example life for other colleagues to also see. Oko school, nemo kan na nche say waye bibia within the space bone. I think the person who can really unlock the key is the mother. And I think that she should go back to the mother to ask why this thing, why I didn't make papa hear me, sir. Until then, she will continue to say all the things that she's saying to the father, and nobody can do anything to her because to her, this is what she's seeing. And you say, I can't train no. Papa ne ye, I want the name. And it is a hano, a sheno. Unyanka papa ne be penasem. Because from the work, I say papa ne pen as a man call pe. Papa ne so nye. And papa no so as an insane movie, so also on 2 kroma.
Yes, so
good. And why do you want to do that? Mame no ehu etanti na oye obane saade a papa yesrew and also tobo.
Since I'm catching say unim say untimi hwa akwala enwo.
Do you understand?
Enwo.
Oh. And I mean so no so no first.
She's the first.
She's the first.
Exactly. So it is in line with probably what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It might happen that maybe I'm not on your of course on your ready be and I mean also I'm penning nature or the 2 mun alcohol find same way in our body. Then there's a problem because a macra and sebi I saw more bad diacrano. Say on it ben maybe at nana so yin send say or some penny send crana say a man walk crana. It to me
and I said man I rape you mona.
Exactly. It works.
Yeah.
So we should look at it too. The mother should unlock the key and the girl will be free.
That's one more. What do you?
Mona,
mama. Oh, but until the mama call appear to school. Fathers, are you in your daughter's life?
Obviously. Yeah. Who say? There's this saying say, most firstborns is not for the man. Yeah. Now, I say Cain, Abel.
Yeah.
Cain the bibi akonya mienima on feel it.
Yeah.
Or bon samni Eve baby. Suspicion room. What did I mean?
Yeah, Matthias.
You know, on feel aquano. Are you getting what I'm saying? So the whole thing is, hey, I could let me Benny and I'll be your own with on Sanomano.
Yeah.
Because there's this notion say most of the time no. Maybe I cry first one can you there. And you see what I say, I feel later on no in near bear money fine no. Why still or no about 90 man fine? If let's say the father had a change of mind later on, and only bear money fine. Or by another no or neglecting totally. You see, there's this notion.
Yeah.
That's all about the new Akura Papa.
Yeah.
Are you getting me?
Yeah.
The last I was reading something on the net and they said that alleged fathers in Ghana,
okay,
you know, fathers who are not the biological fathers of children that they did DNA for, no, is 70%.
Oh yeah.
Blueprint for.
Yeah.
Hey, from 2021 to 2023, it was sad.
Yeah.
It must say men are scam, men are this, but most of the men are not the fathers of these children. And they say, this is the case. If you don't abortion, me, I don't condone abortion. Abortion, say me aborting me, Kagana nya beat baby.
Hey, you be sitting
Are you getting what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I don't condone that because unim the ebe wono no.
Yeah.
Are you getting me? Unim the ebe wono no. And usually so a fetus onye nipa da bi de be nipa.
Yeah.
Nipa e ba say you free wiem na eba o. If roba mu na eba.
Exactly.
If a decision is made, imagine say ultimate the oma no papa can say we are not ready for this. Nobody is ready for anything.
No. Yeah.
My firstborn was 23 years. We take that years from my age. Now I said that time na me why. Na me obia.
Yeah.
Are you getting the thing? Nobody really knew appear to say na munya mo can appear. No, nobody knew.
Yeah.
But they were kwala.
Yeah.
Are you getting the point? So what I'm saying is say papa ni fi say bia bibi wo ho. And I say boy you to me nkan.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I said one my baby to me sha kwala bi pan wo ja. On pesa kwala na say ko to me ponu koto. Ojibo we koto say ko. No we yiri ni say guy.
Now let me say nkolani bi wo ho yetimi di omo ba ware. Ebi ye be ware no na oba ni nyem deda. Okay, and so. Wonu say no so wo ho. And I know dey mema ni dwa sa line no kra.
And I make say, ho, ade wo dwen wonu mo a. On to win kan. And oba bi wonu ma. E say X bi e de. X na e de ni ndi no. Was so me ntwa so one na me mfa nko. Well, knowing very well girl say akwa we am ko no onim intercoastal contraceptives. What you say? You see that kind of thing? No akonyim no da beda odi. Oba nyim so ahu. Oba nyim no onyim first month one hwa ahu.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know me see the period. Some of the women are in the period now man o say
ebi mu kwa still omo have omo period but nyin say so.
So enti o hwe san no ma we nyina ebi are there some pain because say papa na accepting nua be man from the same mother. I don't see why want me accept about opinion because bibi o di trim and on to be nka.
And there's a possibility say from the way the girl was talking, you know, if there was something really, if there was a magnitude of an issue and Kobeka,
Sure.
Do to me say father isn't saying anything, but he's showing action, and mother too isn't saying anything.
I'm telling you.
See, you people are putting the child in psychological and emotional trauma.
Imagine say akwara no nyira du sa age we. Maame no timi nka nche ne say and say bia no papa etan no because be ma we ho. I'm not saying so yes.
Maame nka san ponchira akwara.
O timi nka.
Some things are
and sometimes maame beka say nya hwe fama nyame, but there's something.
Yeah.
And you see ebia papa ni nya evidence there na dia warija ne bae onya some evidence be ma no oba ho no mo na so mpe na the only time be na na infidelity.
Oh, of course.
I'm telling you.
Of course.
So oba ni nya on because my try years na ye kan awarija.
Yeah.
And my friend was being loud. And also oba ne da oboti you know you say and no nya funky. And I'm catching adina say when you say ukoshia no wansua woni nkofo an da mo wansua stars into onim one kire no you want her to magically know it no and ya oyire man ko rehearsal o say me say fi
esa no o ko rehearsal dey kire na why
man ko rehearsal no
but so betumi atena fi nso ahwe
dabi the people who are doing it and you are watching no
you are not going to practice makes man perfect.
I watched this Chinese woman interview also who said obi ye deep throat it also koye bi on throat cancer. Mama phobia ben omo nim normal omo ye. No don't go there. Anya no na hu no na also betima ye. Ke omo aya no be che ye train ya no pay. Bra oboa. Ono wa ye press up 99. No be je onom say ye 30.
Enti wo be man na esa wo chele no. Ana wo chele wo ba no.
Wo chele no. Wo be do ya mama say me man tutorials. To be yes sir. It doesn't what you want to teach her. Then she will say she doesn't want to do it. Now come 24, you have a case say, "Sa life na ma wo kwa bonti ana bibi." So there's something that happened.
Yeah.
And I can't say I don't know what happened in the marriage. I can't say, but something happened for the man to leave and go for another woman and accept that woman's children. When oba wo no need to buy onye, but so you faithful la. The ex bia nya no pen back.
Yeah.
Oba wo no wo honoma on titi on you da unless you da. Oba wo no ma oni no wo hon uja na o se be ma fufuro dem. So how did that happen? Just a time no one nya na nkomo ne koso ana na oye. Because our options be 30. Okay. Are you getting the point?
Yeah.
You know, the last time I was talking to some lady and I told her said Obama wedi 20 and Oba wedi 20. Why no opportunities also Oba no. Me say do wedi 25 and the Bema so do 25 also Oba no. Me do 30 no it became the man. Bema was 70 years no uska said expire try. With my worry Christian Daniels as one.
Regina Daniels
as said yes. Are you getting the point? So this is some of the things I yanka.
Yeah.
And to how do you call it? Efiodo. Oh, the whole thing is sometimes you come to love somebody. Eh? A mad wa obusa say only mema hin anantia or say 4 or can 4 na no dom. On can side one one man on can or say 4. And now some particular guy.
Sure.
Are you getting me? Remember baby about life but that particular guy no there was something because why would
Yebisa no a podcast no so say because he's handsome and he's tall. It's not just say obi or we be and who offer nature say or no.
No, that maybe there's something about that. You don't know what happened in the room, my sister. Sometimes we easily conclude
room details and say
when you see the room details, you say, oh my God,
I see them.
I go say nkofo ma obi ni yire and obi ni the partner bi ku na do ho akoshim. Last obi why 87th person. Tell the crowd because you know there's something and those kind of things people are not able to come out to say it. But they hate the person so much. I'm telling you. They hate the person but I'm telling you if you put those people in the room together and the guy becomes calm, start talking to the lady, Woody, I'm sorry, they interested the fetch me. I'm not like I want to come back and things. I'm telling you what's saying that's all bad.
Oh, and they say
because Laimo
yeah.
Thank you. Fast. So let's be truthful. Maybe something went on that Onyasa experienced with any other person and she can't get over it. I'm telling you, she can't. You know, S. Your ex be unfair would die. Your ex be on my air to say, I'm to say, now we hear no show. your ex will to ask a question. Are you getting the point? Because she's not gotten over you or he's not gotten over you. How could you don't know or boy any ya?
But appear to here is a situation whereby and yes, both of you are still single. Bakwa worry. And I'm a chance say Bakwa worry. And wo oba no ye single. Nti never say Bakwa worry. Nti no because odo no and I say wo oba no still wo do bema no. Enu nti no you want to put them in a situation whereby o ma worry ne betime gu ana. Okay. Me ne bema wo ho na say ma worry na say de bia wo ex eko interviews near that no obubobo din a. Me a very quiet person, but me a very quiet. Oh,
me okay, me bo. The own penny, but own penny, dear.
Hello, me bo. I want to say something. Share, Bema don't attacking why day. And now could you go about why day? And we here, like what Suffolk can, and we here. But what I'm trying to tell you is, some people can never get over the person you marry if you don't take it ever in their life till they die.
Oh, and it is true.
No be so saying a year just any girl and an baby only the jail long time or bano the hearing the credit say we no ex and some member. Then so obey so a year na see.
And only yeah a friend is saying relationship.
I want to tell you something. I've had a situation in my studio where to me artists no hearing man is 30,000 Ghana cedis. E dey be all day in the project. And I later know who said ni no former sugar daddy and a chair 50,000 no man mu 30,000 it is say was suspect say something is going on.
Wow.
Oh e man the bufu ya because onya botre if anything on approaching man no say why say oba no ya worry for okoy na papa ni half cough obi a wonya stroke. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
To course on no okoy no kekana achen anfa oko no office brel so papa we name an ko wo si condition no wo no ntumi nya bibi kwa oni sa ahoden no but o ska nti o ma oba no 50,000 say fashion ho
nti 4 years ni if you don't still pay
and make say if you get to know what went on between the two of them how the guy was oba mpel na jana fa no ho ben be ma mpel na wo jana mfa no wo. Oh, like I say, bema bi ebiana ni sike bi na ope na we die wie na okwa enje na how
ana me DNA different on
how DNA different because ebia you go for a man you love some people they don't
say be on so e depend kwan how far so we di jai no
there's a saying
yama ayefia krambe mansana yaye ne gem
ma men share tie for ne ahwefo me tia me maame abitifi there's a saying mpanyufo ka say ukoto say kumchacha ne afia pokua eko a emisa se de ne si anopa bisa se de ne si na wotwe atwa mu na wotwe mienu atwa mu afia odon nsem na wo kan it takes obi a bia won do be ma bi da e na won te na se do e bia because all cano continuously ni man ya de bia be feel say wo ya ye yo na dodo nanso no oba bia se de mema fa emma oh kumchacha betimi ehume na aka so afia won ye me fede to so ni say me kwahwe de wo keke wako but the moment then enye no kre the moment afia be kase me ni kumchacha ekwa akoye sa de why
lead me from temptation
lead me not into temptation
but that's it
the moment afia be kase woni kumchacha ekwa akoye bibi no efia dwen niema beye miensa enam asam akum chacha be ka kire me so enam ebo a wo be hye me so enam num ne ye bi ni suban bi obeda na die ena be ma me afia me hu se akum chacha ye sei no one nakọ between bedroom nkomo no obi anim ne ekoso what I say ne afia odo ne pese ye te ase nyina ne se wo building the wall around Kwesiata, whether good or bad. Because we mention some was sending mami sika, was sending a busu sika, ne wo fa se no mo, no ankasa kwesi no discussion na yinum. Until se Kwesiata be ba catch am se de afia odo kan nyina nya no kre no. Me me afia me nyini obeka obi aka o social media ni. because emba you be especially if you for me name for no wo to odomu a wo to odomu te say oh be ma ma so ni mu de me so ni mu te say kosua enti wo ya de bia obema no enya no mind you kum chacha wodin brakwadwo ti he obi anim no enti say na nkokoko fa me nua kwaku ampadu oti a kire ye obi anim kwaku ampadu obi anim ye beka ne say mreku now so the moment oye kwasi ata no wodin enti anything concerning them bia no eya na public na hu hia yen enti afi odo no hu ne oh say trace success atimi aware sa akode ama o magidin dia enti na me so menya me niema yi na me enya oba nkwan de kwa aware pa be ma ko bieye enti bi ono so ye ne niema nyina sa be ya obenya sa attention ana certificate no ama na be ye yere ana koba ne se wo kɔ ware no wakɔ akɔfo obi foforo okɔ
ba se
atwam kum chacha wo bi nyi wo style bi da wo to ho ne wo yire te ho kra wo kai style ne da wo
ba wo kai kra
wo kai san
wo kai kra wo nyi
dabi wo kai kra dabi because me dear broken heart na bi a che wo da wo be te dear me kan ase afi odo me te na se no wo do no wo atade bi a wa sha ma niapa what to go cry out then because we cry no race mu
and what when you
and today be am catch me say if you are going to have sex with somebody
what you're saying a deep thinker like me obi a mo kasema I'm not dwelling on the present.
Okay,
I'm giving you the conclusion.
Okay,
now the genesis of
the issue
a fear of building her walls around Kwesiata is because she wasn't having a father figure from her childhood.
Her father figure na me ba ho no.
Because me mo na me wo he. No, listen. Appear to Nyabotre. Eba na sa issue where we can use the whole 2 hours to discuss this. One mo me do pa na me jaw. Make jaw simple. Because do you know the reason why?
No.
Me you know. My father told me say, "Oh, your daddy's girl. The obey maybe I be catch her no ma catch her that. Me tro be easy you know. Once I try first paper, we are second paper.
Sure.
Now teachers need my guidelines. Boy, we were born pan or class. They be already. And when you say our class, so Gina HF and Frank. It's my guidelines. And I'm say Frank. And I'm say Frank. You say so that one call you muadi. So you keep quiet there. You don't know anything too. Sana me catch her no. But now say students in Gina Bontin. Once say your school. Once say other schools so ka hon. The schools say na so clinic for you na ka hon. And so they started laughing at the boy. The boy done in one no bomb assume. Me say me hu hwio. And I'm done me hu. Ba unim. Me nya done me hu a na fe ye school no teachers na omunim what my father can come and do no. No mu nyina di mechi. Me say me wo ya nyame kra me say da bi. And I'm ko fie. Na me ko ka kire me papa. One the whole BC way no. Ye do ho no mo no ye delay be say 1 hour.
And sana mo try exams.
Yes. My daddy brought me back to the school. Now Obano or the military police.
FPU.
I'm a fat boy, no. I am a fault. But imagine, would they imagine say around that time, me a penny muna boy be pay me. Or who said display na me papa display. Me nene chimp na obema me some utmost respect. Obeka say be me yiri me bona na or papa ba behadri. Omo the value be to so because why would you build your wall around a man?
Oba said the year can one would the which they mu ya say me a me for 2 sides. Because
tie teachers need him say me anopa me nkofo ni me ma me because school
omo ni mo papa.
Yes. Me papa ba sometimes obeba no oba be see me first because of early morning classes. Na wako fie obe ko fie na mama ye lunch ewie. Na me papa start the lunch na ba. And sometimes here wa assembly a obe he na nkofo hwe me sa na me nim. Tie bia me dane mechi no na me papa kura me food flask. No jira ho or ye soldier ni nti ye to national anthem. No I say na nkofo de sre me. But at least the whole school people knew say papa we no or value ne daughter we. Inti no only me be ye bibi crampo a you think twice because then you will know say ebia say me mama entimi be face wa. Me papa yes me papa betimi aba be face you. And these kids have said the times without number say they don't have fatherly love. And you know we shouldn't blame them too much at that place. Let's tackle the father issue.
Right now, no, if you order the any between sexual way. Mama nko girl ba.
I don't know you see sexual.
No, mama nko if you odo de ne de sabio ka frache. A relationship onya kwada. If your other is more than 30 or 28 years. And in Ghana, if you are more than 18 years, you have the right to decide for yourself. And what happens in the bedroom remains in the bedroom. Sabio ka frache obi ndi enjaya na. Sabi previous.
Send your podcast. So if your podcast no so can say you be saying say you are doing all these things for him, and then what was he giving you back in return?
Also
and also me. And then you say in the bell room.
And Obi me te ha nei. Sa me kofa mpna. Me kofa me nua kwakwa mpadu o ne hwe. Me kofa obi a. Kwakwa me kofa me nua kwakwa mpadu o ne hwe. Ba me kofa. Me fo obi a sabio ka frache nye sika kra na. Ahoda so ne be ma da kro betimi aka che ni se.
Ompe dabi
anya dabi ebe.
Aka wa ye twem ho no de ye
no. Se ka to pa hwea mo nko ade a. Anya nka. Oh, dabi anu di kwakudo ye menua. Na mo sabio ka fra che ko hwini kakra nti ya na me ne example obe dia. Wa hu se ka ne se odie sa to pa hwea mo ne ade a. Owo ntabia ni ho osuro kwatekase. Because if you don't mean can tell me say washa ase nkwesi atankwa no ne na kompa so wadi die mu ode bia ne kwesi atade ne wokoto be ayi adua mu atadwe adi ntintin ka ho wie no de besi ni so nti sa de no ewo ni tiri
ba say twam
san
I want to say
atwam nti me person me chese sa asam na me afia de hu hia me
wo say to da bia oba bi ba out say mabebo asumasidin woni me aye bibi da aden na won ne waye bibi da nyina wo mu bo ndi
eno na ye ne de no
na
kum chacha eno na ye ne de no
atwam bi atwam
ni omo kan na akwati sasantini a wabobɔ bɔde apese edi ko bi ni ade aguso ama wa ma ne fufuo de wa ni di what de me cho na say wadi ni wa me ya aduane
na masofu no kran nyame no ka
asofu jai
omo no ma ye yi nyina
asofu ti won ka we ex bia wo na me ga we die wo bu ade wo ye say da
next topic
one next topic na me kon aye let na o kasa ne papa aye demon no I have 2 or 3 friends that they are victim even myself for crime I hwe ye make kasa me a victim Sabio ka fracha Ghana ne ye ma ade bia akwa what to say akwada ne panyi di asem a by who crook ka say akwala ne di for dabi ababa wa na asem na wo ka no say wutie ne podcast na wo de ani je bi ne ya obi na kasa ye mixed feelings minimum obi a ne papa o te Canada ne papa ne maame a was 7 no na top 7 o ye last born ne papa ne so person o ware ne best friend ka ne maame ho ne maame ampene na wo kɔ na kwada ne ye 6 months Papa no mama ne de akwada ne ko jinsia no papa no wasika to the stand so omo to US omo di birthday party a omo ti me invite Beyonce se be bonnwom keke Shakira be bonnwom ne nua be ma na ya akwada ketwa ne te Canada papa ne nhwe ne mpene ni mu ahwe because mama na mpene so be ware ne best friend enti China be ka akwada no ne nua ma no omo ye mpanyifo the last time what bi nkan ye 15 years 12 years ago ebi okra wonim wom enne wo fra wo safia me nyaaya na nka me mpesika me mpahwe me pese me papa hu se ne ba ne me keke papa ne se kopem se baji watu mu no ade sa wo de wo ma me mo na guchi ya ka won hwehwe na kira kwan biem why because one pene se wade nadamfo nti eno ne be kasa kwada ni mu ade dabi ye wo mu bi wo ha ye te wa ye be kasa ye te media so kire ya adwen ni ade wo mu bo ye papa no mu aya ade bi asabio ka frache kasa ye kan na ye besu me afia me te ye me a victim because me nyo wo fa me tete me so me da bi ono na me boni di so ye me papa o kire me kwa me adofo no yira mo wa bitifi nyankopon hira mo me papa wo ye to sonson me ma me ja wa ye na me ye 6 months o ja me hokọ ye papa na anhwa me o ye be fa me 2 years and ye kohwe me because mo na peba Satam ne rade nye na dom ye wonya amba ne biwie na me wo ho ntimi na me ye bapanyi anam na me ye ni sei wo ma hwe me more than 27 years ni me papa ma hu ne kopem se me nya 22 years eno no ka chem se me papa ntimi nkohwe na na
ebi nsu fure ma no
what dey me cho na se ma hu me papa o me ka se me wie JHS 2010
topic we dey
na say me papa o se me wie school me nya kumase
obi our experience
kumase amforce me papa ma me ska ka chem me so ono de ni fie e ma ware enti kopem sa me ware no mfa ni sika ma me sister panyi ye midwife ye kofa akoko koto ma me sister wie SHS satam ni koko bag ye 54 cedis me papa de me call was say Kropon police station say yem from into because e wie koko de amaneba e de awie school na sa onipa we na awurade aye adoma ma adoma bo adom so na misi ha na wo se me ka na asama me mfa wodo de odo odo ban no kire me ne wo no kire me odo ne ne wo so am tete me
no se bebre nsu furu maame fo
every maame no with my father regards to my father there no me papa ne sabio kafra che ye wo mema ne bi mo ho a wo mo men kan atete kwa ene sa ahantan ekasa o oba de ode ani mukase won enka ne ene na ni bia ba mema jeje maso first nko obi to aburosi ho ne wo ma okokotire bo onim so wawari wa wi apie tu sa ne wano no sa bi na ye mu bi de na tie
enu ti maame fo no kasa
ene ti be de na mekan me papa de no no woto ema stancy di mawa I just a next month e gada no hu sa asa me wa no atoka kwagudem no ototo no de gu aduanim enti oba no pese wo ye den oba one na wo nso one na wo nwotwe wo se because wo ye bema wo fie nti no ne ye nya o ene wo siti mi ne na ma kimpaluta se ma ye kunta no ahwenham na de na dabi footballer we my case ene de bai se ne papa se ai wan hwe no ena de ye won krofo bebre wo a wo de aba
kwame
Eugene de aba social media is at to say sani ade enti yen kan kire papa no wo se
me ma no so
me kan hu me ma no so e ma no so sai yes oba wonim ne ba papa
wonu so kure tumi ka se enenye wo ba
anu ye ntete ye sabi o ka fa che
man bi so big problem
ma me se na me de me de na be ye 12 me ba penny what 12
I like the way I no dey the personal experience
kunjaja wo ya me papa wo ni me da
aka 1 minute na
me ba penny what 12 years ago a me nyem no no ma se ba me fa se me mpena ma me ka kire se wono de wo mpe kwa ni wo ni fie ada me wo ye sab ye dware akwala se ye to dem wo mu ni mo hwe last 2 months wo ma frɛ nko se wo mo wo ba bi wo kwa nti ye be hwehwɛ no sab yo kafra che ye tukokwa ye di ni ma na no na me de me na ma o
say tie break so kakra ma me
sa what way on pe masem what say kira me say Mona I hate you na ma serve unso a obenom
debi
12 years ago what jam ya makwada me nwoda ma bre enne me na metu akwada ni fees etwa na atade from aduane bibia na sa wo koye se wanya ba ni bi se wanya bi enu nti wate se wo afie atumi ko odua TV afie wo yi bi network enne ne ba ne de wo hwe ni ye me kopa na cha because se oye public figure nti me pa na cha wo beji atum dabi enti ye ka ma me yanya ne sa kwala ne de hatred bi na kasa no wo mu ade papa ni nimbe ko because you can you was just recently about 2 years ago and ne papa ne kra ne nua be ma ne be kasa ye enti dia na ko e ma no so ye duebo
are papa no oye idi ami ana e se na kuma ha
no
papa ne se na kuma ha no
fa chansu ni ho
This man said something. Say, "Come say kwada no. Ede becha ne papa, ama ne papa. Ede acha de ba no.
Aje o mama aka no kwa na wo
kwada na so wo motena se. Enti sabi o kwada na nya be 26 years. Mpanyifo ni fie.
Enti se mama na wu
Mama na wu ntabusu ani ho. Na mo na ka so wo wade a ye onya obi ma ne ngira mo se papa. Me na ye nkasa kwada na kufu ado so wo cha ne ka. Ne ye pabusu an begira busu pa ni ntutu ni kunkutu klia enkro so aye mu ma nkogina wa. Obekwa kogina ho.
I want to say Do you know something? Do you know something? I'll tell you something today, and this is the mistake all of us we make. Who can Bible? Umubusa Jesus say, na just say ne bebo mpae. Or say, Father, forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Sister, you will lose grace if who can say. Obi ayo bono dia show mu de boni nyina show na Nyankopon so so odini de wa yedi nyina hye ne mu a you can you leave
they are
this thing we need counseling
Dabi I'm coming
for both parties
who ma there Africa ha counseling
therapy
counseling na ni ya ho ya counsel you need to have professionals so much say betima ko ba bi say ye u yare enne na bi yo aduma
yes ekwaje therapy ni kro wi efia na ma me fante me be wi no ada fomfna mo
oh nya botre so dey asem krania ye mu bi ho ye veg
ma we two for enya sa
ayawo
na me ka ye two for enya sa
na me ni obi abom ya me ko police jeme ko tino se na we na wa born na den bra me nje usum nim so wa ye matu ewie tira no test do you know you are beautiful hey na ne wo mom na me dwane abeto ado kra beti me awe
Dabio na
no, I'm coming.
Just one minute.
What I want to say is, you see, we harbor so much in us. Grow with that bitterness. Do you know what that does? It's like poison running in your veins. You attack that man with every force.
Yes.
But that attack will not be. A lot of the father figures,
not even figure, like love.
But let me tell you, love. Who's your Bible will say, woman, love thy husband, right? But husband.
That time no more trouble. That time no more trouble.
Hello, don't forget, nothing has changed. Hello, the world is still the world. The clouds is there. If we are still here now, there's nothing new under the sun. I'll tell you something. This is what it is. Well, I'll say, man, love thy wife. And wife, submit. Why didn't God simply also say, wife, you to love thy husband? Nanka A square, but submit. Oh, and then in the beginning, I say, and yes, you are an abusive person who takes advantage of people. Or when they are a bully, or a bully, into the banner, yes, or the banner muscle. But I'm trying to tell you something. Say, Nyakubo say because of the Obani and the man who rule you, Nyakubo Nasem is word and born. Forget it. Obia to me. What I want to understand is we are seeing a team. If you happen something so much in you, you can forgive and be careful. Nyakubo Pamubo sound free, heavy. One man requires some better obi. Or say, "Tell baby, I'm telling baby." Next when you come, you just saw the bossage and I come. Are you getting me? Watch out, the mayor, the old good no here. May you say one day we do it to do my show. Well, no bossage in your hands.
Until the girl na can with regards to the
what I'm trying to say.
The girl na can be near the abusiam. You bet me here. No much or much na say solve issue. It's not an issue.
And papa. What can you say?
Mama need the pain there, Kasa.
Na me boom me anopa. Be ma come for the ongo. Ye nyi wo be ma come do muni. Be ma me obo me anopa. Me twen. Esa tam na papa one of the bodyguards for GBC. Menye hu se soldier car na be park ya anaju no. Afa na misu.
Azan.
What say nyina yeti ho. Na me da form sisi asu. Na fe they begin to wonder say.
Na won so ya me atan o maame.
So no ni mo
me yabo wa no pa na baro say. Yabo wa no po so enwumre say.
Na me pese me go school. Busiafo if you do say e pa twaso.
But mama say me man si o.
Just 1 minute ni enko.
So what I'm trying to say is say. Wo ye den ya wo be ye obi boni. What you say? Onya kono betimi ahabo sa ade no. Onya akro obeku afi wiase. Na unim se sad na bi asem bia o kan na odi akro or fun personal. Wiase obi be fum obi pe. It obi afum find a way and settle things amicably. So one yes na de bia obi a show mu a I'm telling you Nyankopon will also keep because o kan say forgive us as we forgive condition.
Those who trespass against us.
Condition.
And forgive our sins.
But
as we
Matthew 6:9.
In your quotation, like I want you to finish it.
My quotation in the mediation.
Okay. Are you getting me?
Right.
You have a lot of pain. But believe me,
but sometimes not.
If you have pain, be wo mubanda. If you do issue, you have
o e ma twi memadi o yan kra ye twi memadi sense do mo twi yan di o
koso
yan meme
san komo ni ko de
no me take break wa ha ye woni say mema nkwa na ya no ma bedada ye twi mo di che obi because meti we say meme oba betimi atu nani asi wo so say me pese me ne bra kwadwoda wone ne beda bra kwadwode e bia so ono so ko me ko esi okọ ne koso ni dem a obe frege na won fa be ko ne be ma no aye boso so ni wo so e ye mfa to ho ntina e me de na ye but ya say family Peter
kum chacha kwa wo de ye na say sando ko gina so kwa papa say o preach ya na wudi afam me bia Deborah ni Naomi so ye no be ko re so e na efia ka say oni Deborah be ko
so unti ya na me de when it comes to sexual conversation me de bia me kan say me fa be ma me mfa ena kono asebe makosu akuma epe enkonko fa me fe be ma be ya na sa betwekunu bi ya ne nkoda
usu titwi akase o
me pe be ma me ne dawie no ochina me hia na me nu me ho
you be let me tell you this is a mistake women make they go for the outward look You'll be shocked. I'm coming. You'll be shocked the kind of money you meet and say, Papa will
be.
No. At the end of the day, don't even know.
I don't make can say.
Like they are okay. They are everything that you are looking out for in a man. But me, hey, and me say no.
You know, some people know how to pretend.
You have to be close to perfect.
Right now, there's no true love. If you win, you win. If you lose, you go.
Mempe bema tietia, bema kapoepo mempe. One way tietia. En kasama mi o. En me ka se bia se me no me ko break aba.
Zacchaeus.
Onu so benya ne de.
Why am I say a boy in the crime in the dimachie? No, so you about it.
Why is that?
If you don't say because he's handsome and he's tall, until to me say and spec like the kind of can promise you short. If you aren't now one channel, if you are bad, you could break about. Yo, Bibi Jijoana Oko so Oshe Ayetari Wahanu Muse Woko your social media platforms so alexcharming.com Secure Nation and what TikTok are your live ewo hono enya sem ketwa nti afei na waso TV ne the Onua TV is the best place to be. A big shout out to mo alexcharming.com Sisia mo shey Sisia. A big shout out to you all. We love you so much and thank you so much for patronizing Bibi Jijo. straight Akufo-Addo say Founders Day ni nya de obeji atum say Kwame Nkrumah pe na ye be celebrate no as say ye de aka ni nyina eka ho na spark a lot of controversy for social media. Yahwe video no kakra bi yenim ne okan ye, but let's just refresh our mind a little and we'll be back.
You this evening, rejecting completely the notion that Ghana was founded by one man. Whilst Kwame Nkrumah's contributions to our independence are undeniable and unassailable, the struggle for our nation's freedom was a collective effort spanning several generations. The formation of the Aborigines Rights Protection Society, the British West African National Congress, jointly sponsored by Joseph Casely Hayford and Thomas Hutton Mills, the United Gold Coast Convention, the work of countless unsung heroes, and the tenacious spirit of our people all played vital parts in bringing us to freedom and independence. Kwame Nkrumah, with his charismatic visionary leadership, was undoubtedly a major actor in the final lap of our journey to independence. And that is why, despite the several unfortunate things that happened after independence under his watch, Parliament in 2019 decided to memorialize his date of birth as Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Day, the only Ghanaian so far to be so honored in our history.
All right. Whew. Me the meaning, you know, from school, all we know is that Sergeant for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah led us to independence. Nanka me wo no mo nanka press release bi anka ye media for ye wo ho kwan sanka ye bisa His Excellency Akufo-Addo Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo question anka me bisa ne say if indeed the big sis are also part fight for independence, which of course we are not striking out their efforts. Then why is Kwame Nkrumah the only person being celebrated worldwide? Some universities in America study history, African history. Mandela WOHO, Kwame Nkrumah. And you may wonder, maybe Akufo-Addo said, then why don't we start by affecting the universities or the foreign universities are almost study history, you know? Say, I feel be catch almost say Founders Day near the conferences na can almost see the so no. Yeah, the almost about be can home. Say be foreign for no almost study the history and that's almost study Kwame Nkrumah na we are. Fiti Yankwala Brimsa, this is what we know. Hey, Nana so boy. Apetus. Now Papa can home be. Nkofo na ome. Aye.
News editor on one count.
Ah, you. And yet was now Odwe ho saying na do ka say.
I don't think he has said anything wrong. Really.
Okay.
No, he hasn't said anything wrong. Now, Yesu is the one we mentioned the name. Ono call cross so kuwi and come and call prison.
Okay.
But Yesu do 12 disciples.
Okay.
Emu baako and eko report no eko betray no. Ma be che no kwa oya adwuma. Are you getting what I'm saying? So, you see the names of the disciples.
Yeah.
You see, they have not left them out.
What is your point exactly?
My point exactly is there's always a leader.
Okay.
But there are people who help him to achieve what he achieved.
Okay.
Are you getting me? So
what he's insinuating is that instead of us celebrating only Kwame Nkrumah, we need to add all this thing to it to celebrate. And this has been something which has been there for years. You know, say Founders Day.
What I'm trying to say is that Kwame Nkrumah could not have done what he did alone. Mandela could not have done what he did alone. People helped. So on the channel. And you go and say, "Fancy minunya ya pre adiebi, ya pre sa na adie be machoa, na sikebi ba beba, na mi Kwame ko jiskana wo ebe yode."
Anya me de.
Anam ko je ni munyam no, na me say oh, Me kwanam yeah kojo nkan mami nkan kum chacha me kwanam yeah. But you see in Nkrumah it has never been about just that yeah Nkrumah na area few share they say good name is better than what riches so these people struggled they've died I'm asking myself sometimes I was telling my children that
when so school 1 year history 1 year history.
Oh, it's not about Nkrumah didn't do that.
No, because if you did history, deep history, you would know, say, even among the big sis, which has ex-president, current president, Akufo-Addo, unim say ne anka ka ho, ansa na ne papa, ne anka ne oforiata.
Yeah.
And ne papa ne ye now, did you know, say, amongst them, na anka sa big sis, and amongst them, no, some of them were against Nkrumah leading Ghana to have an independence.
Against Jesus.
Hey, appear to
or say one of you is going
appear
to
show maybe you're now whom we need election
Judas was against Jesus, but not 12 disciples no. Ana meboa. And you know na go e go give 30 shillings as one. In every organization, company ebia Onua TV awu, obi wo all time but you don't know. You understand? Yeah. Yes, they had the power to know, say, Akwa will betray me. Obi will have all time, one day, you have the people to drink him. How will you know? And the patrimonio soon cannot tell. So, in any dispensation, Ubenyo Obia or day or time leader on pen nasem.
Yeah.
Are you getting me?
Yeah.
I will need pound normal. And do nyana pepe. What I'm trying to say is, well, I don't see what the struggle of this is, but we are DBO. Now say you are not appreciated for that thing. Yeah.
Okay, so I know when you're because these people are on some more sick and so no. They have been there are so many places here. Okay, if you are not appreciative, yeah. I want to interrupt.
I get what you are saying, but this whole thing, Nkrumah doesn't need to be putting. Is one of the presidents talked about most in the world, not just Ghana.
Okay.
Nkrumah, because you see, he had ideas of even putting the whole Africa together.
Yeah.
Nkrumah had ideas. That was Ghana films. Nyoma Nkrumah back then now. The guy had some foresight that was crazy.
Yeah.
Are you getting my point? But you see, in anything, who are president, our vice, or some or ministers, or parliamentarians, or side, you can't do every work alone every time. What I'm trying to say is, do we talk about the big sis as much as we talk about Nkrumah? Let's face the truth.
We studied them in school.
No. Listen.
Speak tree.
Me say, okay, Kafra. See the can Nkrumah ho asem. Nukure ni nyame anim. Sa ene ye kan big six in ho asem ana.
There be school ye chere.
Me say there be.
Okay.
Enye true.
Okay.
Oh. But it is normal. Yes, you know concern cross no so. You be kan ho asem more sin this Peter. What I say, Peter crowd the last one to be trained. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Now when you say 12 disciples, nka Yesu ka say, "Wo na me wo no papa." Nka mema me pese John yeah.
But what I'm trying to tell you is in everything, yes, Nkrumah has what Akufo-Addo wants to happen is the rest will also be celebrated, which I think is a bad thing. But I mean, who the hustle is.
See, why should the date now another proposed date the proposed date I feel say and Kaomobe Founders Day now happens to be either a remarkable day or date in the life of the president. That is the proposed date. Our Founders Day, no. Econo.
I was change day.
Say yes, day now. You celebrate.
It was 21st September.
Which was.
And that day, no, Kwame Nkrumah birthday.
Yes.
And 2019. And another a proposal here to Parliament to say, and any papa Ghana.
Yeah.
So if you're then it's purposely to celebrate Kwame Nkrumah. And what the kind of more approve yes, you change it.
So who demands that?
So Parliament approved.
Yeah.
I now understand that Napo didn't say it and come back to say or apologize. And I understand that he meant what he said.
Yes.
Napo didn't make a mistake.
Now you are delving into politics.
But politics in here.
But
we are talking about funders. We are not talking about issues.
No problem.
He didn't interrupt you.
What I'm trying to say is now I can understand fully the eye na po eka ye no.
Next person will say meetings be akoso.
Yes.
Okay.
Say entisa. With all the apologies that have even gone on, our president wouldn't have that gust to still emphasize, okay, that and yet nipa bakope ena eje omani si ho. In any case,
that is deep.
40 years of my life, who has ever said that eye onunkwa na eje si ho no?
Yeah.
Who has ever said that? Your predecessor, John Ejekum Kufuor. So he didn't know history to the extent that he kept 1st July 1960 as Republic Day.
Yeah.
Now he said, no, onim history. He didn't know what he was doing. Again, Onua president, if today we are celebrating free SHS, do I have to give it to Napo? I have to give it to you.
Yes. You that's what I'm saying. Is that what you're saying is deep.
When I'm the man?
What the Bema no because he initiated it. So the Bema or no president because on the regime now.
Even if it was a minister trying to propose here, yeah, the man will lead and say, Nana do a buying a buy no the free SHS aba. And yes, no moka.
Sa pepe.
Ya can say na po buying or they buy no free SHS for manana.
There be.
So why the fast? It means that there's something under your sleeve that you want to push in the mind of people. You want to change history? Never. You cannot do it. Oh, is that why they have denigrated that mausoleum? Paid 30 million Ghana cedis to renovate the place and add
the big sister.
Me papa.
And then the
statue
uncle.
And everything to it.
The uncle so can don't forget.
Thank you. Is that why they wanted to do that? Please. Sometimes when it's just like saying say Bush family in the US, Abba, number betray say a certain November that they celebrate as one of their historical dates, you know, we are going to change it because this is what we feel the Reagans and everybody did, and this is wrong, and this is what we want to do. We don't do that to our history.
Yeah.
Why? Steve Biko.
I think you are veering off.
No.
He's making sense. No, he's making sense.
Steve
Please,
Biko.
don't interrupt.
Steve Biko. Or when fine, yes, South Africa no.
South Africa.
Thabo Mbeki no Mama Kenyan. They are part of history when it comes to the freedom of South Africa.
The ending of apartheid.
Exactly. Right? If we're talking about people who helped in terms of music, it is not Lucky Dube alone. There are others who did well, but we keep mentioning who? Lucky Dube. It doesn't mean that he is the only one who did it. Yes, we agree. But he championed the cause. Mandela. And you know, the feel prison by ya, said you know, or yeah, you know, then start is all topos. You know, yeah, BBR. But when we're talking about leadership, that is what we need to understand.
Yeah.
If today, your success on this program, people look at you, but they forget the producers. If today they are giving awards for best evening shows, Bibi Jiju or Onua, it's your face that they use. You are the leader of this show.
Yeah.
But technically, there's a leader who is a producer.
Laura requires
Exactly my point. Does it mean that Laura should feel guilty?
Not at all.
That Yama award, Laura should feel bad.
But you know when they close the show, the credits, her name is inside.
But when you say,
okay, so thank you. I like that. If credits are there, so if credits are there, our currency that we have,
then it means we have showed the other 5 and place Kwame Nkrumah there.
No, but Kojo, Yama, if you am brim,
Antimony,
yeah.
Mampanya Sam no Kaya no. Yet no banyansa fumo. Before then, no, na make on 21st September, na ye sa holiday no. Na no a birthday. Na nya Kwame Nkrumah. Na a Founders Day, na X no, there's apostrophe there before the X. And no call year 2019. Eso omon fambra a year 4 targets. Na nipa num na eka woni nyina no. Wo mon tena se no wo monye yen celebrate wo nyina. Because said the all kind for so akwaje award for National Theatre. na yesi bibi jeje mo na nko anaje na mo na je ya wo de akwakosi ni fie wa ma wo mo brehwe cameraman na MC afọ agina ha wa ma obi akra ntese ya ma bibi say ya how are they going to feel what I say woman no na ye adwuma no wo de bi o class sometimes e bi ye nim say presenters mo producer where you say lead editor where you and to ye brief you say you are going to discuss this
mama brem kakra me ma example bi unim say Rollins revolution or nkofo soldiers bi boa na ma na yes unim say
yeah
but then in the history when you're talking about why and a championing revolution and that's a overthrow
you're not getting
wait presidency be and as a president be out so I overthrow unim say Rollins deep any bebo
Rollins Dean Ebebo because on only the it was a military regime.
Yeah, we are talking about leadership, whether military or democratic. But there was a leader.
There was a leader. But what Akufo-Addo said, and one can be born. He was saying, "Onu kwandi said the year can say kum chacha nkwana G BBG see one." As a one said antiase after kum chacha no be mu born modern. And to say a baba so born nkwana say the ma kum chacha dia. I didn't see the for monka. Kwame Nkrumah museum here yekoye offer member. Eye hwan din na da so Kwame Nkrumah university wo kuma say eye hwan Kwame Nkrumah ye kan nyina na wo mo ye nipa num na omu ja
founders no so na their places ye do omudi atoto so and already
ye do omudi
have you forgotten that the same man who spoke today told us that Legon they will change the name to JB something
yes JB university
okay.
What are we talking about
right now omonye ye
no, but what is your intention what kind of intention
one of the personal
of the record you told me yes didija any muna na nam didija ni muna na nam no
your own ideologies are writing letters to people to tell them that dipana oba be here
before baso no me say senior Akufo-Addo is known now for free senior high school no nya hipic wouldn't say okay you never hipic kwanto nchen wouldn't say Akufo so baso no the first time na Obas, I think that Rollins handed over to him. Unim say you go school free, or try your school fees free for some time.
From primary to JHS
to SS. Because I remember say that fees no me kwaje wo ma me ho na me di.
Na kodi. Me hwe wani ma me
so. So or him no and then obehu no kre no. What you say? But unim say ansa na Akufo be propose something like that no or delegates or no mo betina say discuss it to seek approval from them. Into no ono na leader no. Into ono no the bibi ba ha bonti ayefa ne so no wa be shoulder bullets no.
Omo dia na ye kan no e social intervention say no mo implementing ye. Where ye kan ye o ma Ghana free Gold Coast. Edi ba be see Ghana na ye way no. And goes before Ghana no something happened. Something happened ye Kwame Nkrumah na ye sumiya etikase bia oda sumiya so na oso adwen wo so da ye ne no de ba ye wo bi obeka che ne sa de we ye de to situation the president can to me as a fiapokua I see nothing wrong about it because na ya me kwa GIG say me kokoye bibi na ye bad ma me nka me sex tape aba be pia bonte ebegu school ni nyina ho animu ase enti say me te here na me ka bibi obi so tifie unimac level 304 beka oh we de ye nua no ni ade enti obi apese ade bia ho abanfaso no the president dey ne say yenim se mona and a TBB JJ was so fine.
I think you know the
no argument. Yeah, more work so abaso kakra. Now, I be JJ for the aboma baso.
You are not getting it. You are not getting the whole thing.
We are more baso. Because that day 25th
July 1960 Republican
yes, I bet yes, I bet and if it's 4th August in the plan. Now there are 2 holidays.
Say I don't know we are aspiring president.
30 seconds. They say problem ni nyanse ni uncle any ni papa wom. And no na ma adina kwakwa look like.
It's just a calculated attempt. Some of the Ghanaians are feeling or person or you to rewrite history.
But person the papa
it won't help.
I think for a camera phone.
Yo, I won't carry
Mr. Kabrofu,
me that say. I said you almost say I say National Cathedral ya na ye see.
Yeah.
Say ka ye to me see ya na ka ya man panin mu nyamfo na na do ni ho a.
Yeah.
Kan din e na e be ba be.
Exactly.
once ye ball nipa dodo na ebo
yeah
by the obehye goal no
the din eba soro
yeah the din e wo soro
yetama man of the match
me that's it and won say we obekọ na edan esiwo a efe pa mason ye adwuma carpenter ye adwuma de okonsuo ye adwuma ba enumonyam nyina ye de ma painter so obi atwam ai de openti dan why are you open eti edan bi esi obi enumonyam ewo mu no de openti ye no ene ye de ma no mason carpenter kora yen sha de money din yen kai no
it's not fair
edan no so achi a painter ni painti wi anya fe
oh but enya fe kora na enya
papa ye incoming president we here we fia Uba say ebecha we suwa Ghana.
Me tell say finance minister no no me.
You can say
eti me pacho masa stop talking and listen to me.
Thank you.
Because odi ma mem. Eti enumonyam no eye won nyina but Kwame Nkrumah.
Yeah.
Ono pe enne ni din no ebekọ. Said your mama examples be bre ni ade no so ate ma say entumi ma say me nua ba mu na yi adwuma ni ade o say wo aboafo de. Benya ya aboafo no ye nkobobo ndin. Wa wo tie adwani mu no. Ena sabe papa ba ye beka. Boni nso ba ye beka. Bibi a bechie bia mo na din ni ye bebo. Ye nkobo producer din. Yankobo cameraman din. Are you crying for me? Eti no dear ewo wa no. Say you papa you nyame boa ochena ye be ya asole. Asole me wo malam ye wo last stop. I love station wa. Pacho family number in the frame. Family number. Ba ka kire mo se mo ya mo tie me na mo peka ye adwuma. Boat and Uber open work and pay edi aye adwuma ya bomodin so be fresh of kum chacha ka bia wo pe bia ya bomodin ne frɛ me fa me number ochena ya pon asole a every 3 o'clock ekonyina fa me number na bomodin frɛ me ba ka to say me de me number to TV so na be yesofo me fie wure tumi a me pa cho me nya adwuma red control ɛna sofo me fridge asai man bibi nkoye me sie fridge pa cho o fa me number eye business adwumasem ka asem frame na yemwa 0542 51 another 5128 0542 51 another 5128 and 0244 42 33 15 0244 42 33 15. You can call this number if God permits tomorrow after the church 3 o'clock, you can call Prophet Kumchacha 101. I want to talk to you. If you need car, what can pay, Uber or boat? If you need car, call me. If you call me, I try to help you. So drive any beer with me, open car, edi aye juma, ya freme. Brofono asa, di ni pabeya no waye no.
Evia, Mona me da say, ye ko
next week no, Migojo.
Yeah.
Next week, yeah, this particular Founders Day issue, the bell link straight to a Japanese book, no.
Okay.
Yeah. What you say book be? What you say book be? WOHO. Manual be WOHO. Driving the country towards. It do
propaganda.
Ma shout out na
nsana. The abano. The Japan bus yes.
Ma de no. Okay. Me mama ne me papa, ochia me kwa me adofo beautiful concert house. Omaji akonyo omohwe me chia na Nyankopon hira wo. Me de ne maso de pa o. Wo de se de ma no wakodi. Me papa twi over no de to ho na matwem ne ya bo me. No ochina ne masa atwi because maji book sika kodi me ni ba bia me konya bi. Na so manya me ho abotenya me hira na me sofo ba akopɛ. Prophet Eric Boahi Uche, Rainhouse Chapel, Agboba Nyame Aduma Ochina Yekoshia.
Osofu Uche.
Prophet Uche Mechiano. And Unimark students level 400, 400, 300 for journalists for Nina Mechio Munina. Yeah. And I mean Yakwa Pedua, Wadana me bodyguard. Mechia fearful in company house.
What it yan?
Wadam for no.
Execution.
Mechiano.
Some Korea.
Yechia will be
and say no, your point, and you been a baby, na e win na e bebo nan pantere ende me
ene se did any betimi am maxine mi enu
obetimi
mo me de no
o de na so de no record e na o de na so kwasi nu wo court
me am abo obi through go court yo ma
na twam
enyo ne of I introduce ni biem
because yo obechi obi answer na yakọ 1 minute ana bibia yo
ko jo nja oye
Why?
oyere
Wada.
eno wada o tena obekwa ko replay
Sadia na ya mo ba TV so ni radio so aya mo ye na ya nyo onam we won kan ye lasem na wa ba yu nchia we yele
da bi si o be so che so
da
Ana mo yesa.
but just side chick for Nebia.
asofo peso a che me say de me me single yi e bia no bra kwadwo ye single ayo
Anya no kure ba.
aya no kure o
Da di o kana o ko.
abia to some me single
Mo se ko kura mo ha Yesu mo.
yesu ko he de ye ku isle go so manya atofo a
Ajama yesa.
me a single atiefo
me single
ya wa di
ana ntimi
in fact mami ka we ntwam
me boy no
winning ofa mami ka we ntwam Apiatus eto da bi a menua ba to me ya de bi a me
Enye fine.
eto da bi ne be wie program na e na me da ho kwa e na wo a wo hia me bra na ye ti da bi ya nei
Na u
no oso so wa ware
me wa yele me ba me yili wo so me
wa ware me ani me ware o
me ne yilo
me ware o
me ne yile
o ba ware me
if you are so you single to mo
me
pa
a
boss
single
yenko
yanko
ya po show
e was for ye da bossy bebre ko for maso ya sinema ye de adwumadie ebrem wallat ensem munyina messiah say ye te hana say ye hu se ne ye Kenya ye ho na ye kan ya adwen na say we are speaking the truth, we are speaking our truth na it's a wallat omo kan no maso ya senti ne ye de adwumadie ebrem platinum packs omo so aso ya sene ema ye de adwumadie ebrem reflow sanitary pad omo so I'ma share your doing bebre. Danny then I'ma make sure say every judgment edebemo. Darling lemon drink any XYZ red wine. If we GMR Industries Ghana Limited or more wager. So as we estimate edumede ebremo and out insecticide spray. So eka hu bi yede aseda kese ema omunyina me makeup na me hair no so Miss Neat Beauty Studio on bibi jijo yes sha se for a rough 4 years munie and 3 years in Miss Neat Beauty Studio on disappointed year that ohwe me trinwe ni makeup ni nyina kama me outfit in so from Seska Kujo and what design matter dey beautiful me chia obi bia ohwe bibi jijo alexstamin.com our more TikTok more share live wo ho a say ye kasa sisia no omo share pa mate say ho no che say aye butu ba ye beto aso during the week ewo Onua TV live TikTok so intimi chia mu nyina mo share live no ewo both Facebook Onua TV page and alexstamin.com secure nation mu nyina ye chia mu bebre edin no so eye ba kope atwapro ni papa bi Monaguchi wisha me okroma wisha me social media ka wadwen o but to share me in person you compose makramo